everyone. Welcome to our session, Supercharging Tech Transfer Marketing with AI. I cannot wave with the left hand, so. Okay, so my name is Nedeljko Milosavljevic. I will be your speaker and co-facilitator today. So I started my career. I will try. So I started my career as a researcher, then I moved to technology transfer areas where I was director of technology transfer office at the University of Belgrade last 12 years. In that time I also co-founded my first startup from my PhD, then I did the second one, also the third one. I was part of many technology transfer associations, and I am from China to United States, including being vice president for communication and marketing of ASTP Proton that time. I do a lot of different consulting for European Commission, for WIPO, and some other organizations, and lately I'm involved in two accelerators. One is Labena Ventures, which is corporate accelerator based in Slovenia, and we are doing like biotech, health tech, pharma tech, food and environment, targeting Central East Europe predominantly. The second one is a chapter of Founder Institute, so Founder Institute Serbia, which is one of the biggest pre-seed and seed accelerators actually in the world. We have around 200 chapters around the world. I still stayed in an area where I'm trying to help the researchers, so I co-founded something which is called Epicenter, and this is studio venture, and especially specialized for deep tech and sustainable technologies. So if you ask me, am I using AI? I will say yes. You even make a lot of different chatbots for the startups so they can move faster, and that was actually, triggered me that I should do something also for the technology transfer professionals. So this workshop is just the part of the bigger course that I'm preparing, and I would actually like to talk a bit about that at the end of the workshop. So together with me is also Dvorah Graeser. So Dvorah, I would like to say a couple of words about yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Dvorah Graeser, founder and CEO of RocketSmart, rocketing your IP out of the university into a great licensing deal. As you can tell, I sound like a chain-smoking frog, but I'm not contagious. I've been programming since I was 16, PhD in pharmacology, and I trained our earliest AI models. And one of the biggest things I have found with AI is you need to have an end goal and a clear process, which is why I'm so excited for Ned's workshop today, because boy, does he have a process. So looking forward to working with you all on this. If you have questions, we'll be the ones to ask.
Great. Thank you, Dvorah. So what we will do today, so I will go through a mini lecture, just giving you some basics. Then we will go with the breakout session 1, breakout session 2. If we have time, we will also do AI hack session. And then at the end, some of you will have opportunity to come here and present the results of your work. So whether you are completely new to using AI tools or you already started experimenting, so this workshop is designed to be practical, flexible, and fun, with plenty of space for interaction and hands-on work. Marketing in technology transfer is uniquely difficult. Small teams, really niche audience, complex technologies, I believe sounds familiar. So let's take a moment to surface what you're finding the most challenging today. I have opened the quick Slido pool with only one question. What's your biggest marketing challenge? To join, you can go to slido.com and enter the event code AI for TTOs, or just scan QR code on the screen. You can submit your answers anonymously, but please try to be very specific, whether it's finding licensees on LinkedIn, or it is, I don't know, preparing one pager that doesn't sound like a patent abstract. We have a couple of minutes, so let's say 2 minutes to submit your answers. And I will share here the answers, okay. lot of anonymous. Just kidding. That's good. Good. Excellent. So I think we can stop more or less. I think it's clear. Thank you, everything. This is all sounds very great. The good news is that all these, every single challenge that you listed can be tackled with AI more easily. I will stop now and go here again. So, and today you will get hands-on with the prompts that can help you move faster and move more confident, whether you're writing content or finding the audience or scouting technologies. Okay. So, okay. So let's talk now about how AI can supercharge your marketing workflow in technology transfer. No coding needed, no marketing degree necessary. I don't know why it's happening. So we need to be honest. Marketing in technology transfer, it's uniquely difficult. We are dealing with highly complex early stage technologies that can be hard to explain, right? Budgets are often limited, audience incredibly niche, and many of us are generalists trying to juggle BD, tech, legal, comms all at once. So also we don't have that luxury of using big marketing teams or dedicated content writers or months for campaign planning. And this is exactly why AI is so useful. It gives you a virtual team under your fingertips. So let's take a look at the breadth of what is actually possible. With AI, we can identify and profile companies that are likely to be interested in our technologies. Do you hear me? Okay. So create clear, compelling content from emails to LinkedIn posts to one-pagers. Scan markets, spot trends, or commercialization opportunities. You can even simulate what-if analysis, meaning whether this technology fits company's roadmap. Okay? So I believe that you all can recognize yourself on this photo, staring at a blank screen, trying to write email or LinkedIn post or description of the technology like you wrote in the slide pool. So instead of struggling for hours, AI can help you do this in seconds. And then you can use your other time in refining it or personalizing, not just starting from the scratch. And this shift from manual to AI augmented work is huge. You still stay in control, but you have a powerful creative assistance on demand. So tech transfer often falls short, not because technology is bad, but because we are talking with the wrong people. With AI, you can build detailed buyer personas. You can identify relevant industries, or even you can generate job titles and sample messages for specific samples. You can just ask your AI, act as a tech transfer strategist. Who is ideal licensee for wearable health sensor for elderly care? And you will get a pretty much good first result. Now, when you identify who is the target audience, you still need to reach them with the right message, right? And this is where AI becomes your writing partner. Whether it's emails, social media posts, flyers, or one-pagers, AI can draft first copy instantly. And further, you can ask it to adjust the tone. You can ask it, make this more formal or more playful, or add the call to action, or add call to action. This is not just, speed up the process. It basically creates content which is more relevant and consistent. So beyond content creation, you can use AI also to think through your strategy. You can prompt it to identify use cases for your new material, or to propose market entry points, or to list companies that are doing similar work, or to flag potential barriers. It is not always perfect, but it gives you perfect, it gives you, how to say it, overview in 60 seconds instead of 6 weeks. So you can look at the AI as a research assistant, which has infinite patience and 24/7 availability. And now we are coming where the magic actually happens. Not just using AI like ChatGPT, but how to ask it for help. This is called prompt engineering, which just means learning how to frame your request in a way to get best possible output. It may sound technical, but actually it's really simple and intuitive. So let me walk you to 7 high-impact prompting techniques that can really increase the value of the output that you will generate by your AI. The first one is state the purpose. So giving the clear purpose helps AI to structure content accordingly. So if the goal is to create awareness, you will get different messaging than if the goal is to generate conversions, okay? And this is a couple of examples how you can do it. Write a LinkedIn post that promotes a new licensing opportunity to increase inquiries, or create a one-pager that encourages research partner to reach out. The second one is assign a role, and this is a powerful way to shape tone, style, and vocabulary. Telling AI to assigning a role to AI actually changes how AI thinks. So, for example, technology transfer manager will write differently, and very differently, than a marketing agency copywriter. And again, how you actually giving the AI the role? You just say, act as a university communication officer creating a press release, or you are a startup founder pitching to potential investor. AI generates better content when it knows who the target reader is, okay? So the message for venture capitalist is very much different than the message for, I don't know, innovation manager or sustainability manager. And here's also example. Write for innovation managers in pharmaceutical companies, or create the content for policymakers in energy transition. Context is what makes AI content relevant and coherent, okay? So whenever you can, tell your AI keywords, tone, past info, or key facts. More you feed AI with information, the better output will be. Sometimes you get a great message, but it's too long, or too short, or the structure is not right. So try to be specific when you are actually telling your AI what to do. So is it his task to write a tweet under 280 characters, or to write three bullet point summary of technology summary, or write 500-word article? So be specific. When you get a vague output, that usually means that your prompt wasn't specific enough. So try to be, again, really to tell AI actually what you really want. So is it something like list 3 unique selling points and add it with a strong call to action, or include our website link at the end? And tone is everything when we are talking about connecting with someone. So whether you are going for confident, friendly, inspirational, or academic, just name it, AI can adapt it. You can even say, make it sound like a TED Talk intro, and AI will do that. So when we tell you, get better at prompting, we are not talking about, about coding. We are just talking about, sending a precise, clear communication. The more you drive AI, the more powerful and relevant output will be. And today, in the breakout sessions, you will have opportunity to explore all these prompting tricks yourself. Now we are moving closely to the breakout session 1, but before we dive into AI, let's step back and ask, why defining your target audience is so important? And the answer is pretty much simple, because when you know who you are trying to reach, everything else becomes more easier. Your messaging becomes sharper. Your outreach becomes more efficient. You find better fit partners. That means less dead-end conversations. Your content creation becomes faster and more relevant. Without defining the audience, marketing feels like shouting into void, okay? And again, what are the common challenges in audience targeting? So we work with the technologies that don't fit neatly into known market categories. We are too focused on technology features, and usually we don't understand who is ready to buy it. Audiences are diverse and fragmented, from startups to corporates to government bodies, and each of these segments speaks different language. And also, we are all stretched thin. Only few technology transfer offices have enough time and people to go in-depth analysis for every technology. And this is also where AI really shines. So instead of manually digging through the LinkedIn, through different websites or articles, with AI, for example, like ChatGPT, you can brainstorm faster and smarter. It just means, you can get to the draft list of industries or pain points in a second. It can suggest job roles, industries' needs. It can help segments markets by geography, company size, maturity. For example, AI can notice then that, for example, startups in Europe see certain technology, your technology, differently than corporates in the United States. With AI, you can get something beyond obvious sectors or applications. And the most importantly, it can turn your vague ideas into actionable and structured profiles where you can further use this, to create outreach and content. And now we are coming to the breakout session 1. You can use any of these AI tools. This is really up to you. I just listed 3. There is hundreds of them. So please, you can use really any. Your task is to define audience. Each table has one technology. And please just look to first 2 paragraphs. The third one is for something else created. So, and you actually need to create audience for the technology it's standing on your table. You also have a group output template 1. So when you get the relevant and when you're satisfied with your output, just please add it to the template. So everything is put in a right way. So below your technology is the first output template 2, below it is output template actually 1, 2, and so on. So I will try. Actually, I will give you like 5 minutes. In total, we have 20 minutes for this exercise, but I will give you 5 minutes to try to think your own prompt. Then I will share with you how I would do it, and more or less you can work further with your own prompt, or you can use it, that one on the screen. Okay? Is everything clear? So for those who don't have a laptop, you can use your smartphone. It will give the same result. Sorry?
What was the main task for this exercise?
Yeah, so this is the task, define audience. So
About the audience, or we should think about it?
you should think about the audience for this technology. So that's the idea. At the bottom, so at the bottom you have also the list of the tricks that I already mentioned in the presentation. So go here. So use this list to generate your prompt. So when you're generating, then you're generating prompt to identify audience for this technology. Okay? Is that clear? No, it's not a loop. You don't need to use everything. So just use whatever you think it's necessary to get a good prompt. Okay? Just try it. 5 minutes and then I will, you know. Malo mi stanje. So you have below the list of this, so if it is easier for you. Yeah.
At this stage, we just have to identify point target.
Identify target audience, but try to fill the template. You know, so try to put it. You have 20 minutes, so it's.
We have to find prompt for all these points.
But basically, it's one prompt. You can do it with one prompt, but you can do it with a one prompt, which is called then a mega prompt. But you can even also spread it in a several prompts. This is really up to you. So below you have also. Yeah, this is technology, but you have also, if this can help you, you know, like what I was talking about, try 20 minutes.
But do we have to do the prompt, or do we have to answer the questions?
Well, basically, with the prompt, you will do the prompt, and prompt will give you the answers for this.
Oh, okay.
Because the idea is to create prompts so you can get the output. You can, yeah, this is just the example. You don't need to use everything, you know. Try to see, yeah. This is just like what will help you to get a good prompt. Is everything clear?
Should we invent some cool, catchy name or just write down the...
No. So basically, with your prompt, so you need to identify, well, that's just short, identify audience. But this is technology for which you need to identify audience. Yeah. And then, basically, yeah, you can also...
We can keep the same name?
You can keep it, but be creative. It's AI.
So after the breakout session, you will ask us, what's our prompt? Or what's the solution?
Don't worry.
What's your output?
Both. But listen, we'll have probably 10 minutes at the end. You know, so I only two.
He's not going to ask.
Yeah.
He's saying,
You will see. Don't worry. Just do it. Yeah. Good?
So far, so good.
Good.
I had a couple questions, but most people seem to.
Yeah. It's well. I couldn't do it simpler. So everything clear?
Are we just coming up with the audience now and then?
Okay. You come with the audience, and then based on that, you can follow up the other.
So we continue.
Yeah. You have 20 minutes. You know, with the audience, you can do like this. So there is also on this table on the screen, you have on the right column helpful tips. So where does tech best? So you can use these tips also to create your prompts or to further, you know. Okay, so I can help you with also showing you how I would actually put the prompt for this. So you can use this one, or you can also continue to work on yours. So whatever you prefer. So why this prompt is so good? Because as I said at the beginning, you are giving a role to AI. So act as a senior technology marketing strategist. Okay, and then you also have this part, inserting a short description of your technology, which makes the context of the prompt. And then we have defined the clear outputs for what you actually want to get at the end. Okay? Some people call this mega prompt, but you can also use one by one, so it's not a problem.
One thing actually that I like to do, Ned here said you're a senior technology marketing strategist, but another way to do it is to have the persona be a business development executive with 20 years of experience in scouting innovations in name of industry or name of project, predictive maintenance systems, like whatever the heck it is, and then ask the chat GPT or whatever it is to act as that persona. There's two different ways of doing it. So this way is basically going to be like a super you. And then the other way of doing it is to put yourself in your audience's shoes.
Great advice. Good. All clear? Need any help? And we just started.
We're all doing different.
Well, but that's okay. But try to maybe to do like a group. Yeah, you can do that also.
Shall we compare the answers?
Yeah. Okay, that's also good, but trying to be B2B professional with the technology, you are B2B professional with the technology to license. That's, for me, that's too broad. So that is really, you need to give it like also, you can put like 20 years of experience in marketing, because this is marketing part. It's not, so you need just to put it in the shoes whose task is this? So is it like, I don't know, someone who is doing sales, or it's marketing? Good.
It's completely full, the timetable.
Good.
Not go down. It was just a circle.
Any help?
Yes. Just trying to say that, with some of the older AI models, when you put it a very well-defined structured prompt, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7 stages, we put it in, it will return something totally
Older.
out of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
space.
yeah. But now it's much more advanced.
much
Yeah, yeah.
better. So
But you can always start with the smaller and then adding. So
and then larger for
me-
focus down.
but for me, that was, that didn't make sense on the workshop to do like one by one. It would be disaster. So I put it like that. But you can really split the prompt in a several of these. You don't need to do like all in once. Some people are already, how to say, they were like, they took you have a ChatGPT, so they took and take a photo, so you don't need to feed it in that file. So not just typing. So
For the communication people, they just use AutoGen, like they trained. It's almost like a small language model and a mini agent. But then it proliferates.
I like what actually Dvorah stated yesterday. First, you need to go to make your hands dirty before you start using some more complicated tools.
We are 4 different personas
Okay.
for each topic, and I took some time to teach him how to communicate with me, what tone he should use,
Yeah. Listen,
audience member.
it's unlimited. Because
More easy for me. I'll just start to remember when you were
Yeah.
this persona. He says yes.
the problem is this is only 90 minutes workshop, and we have 20 minutes. So I needed to really put everything to be clear. But it's really unlimited opportunities what you can do, how you can structure a prompt or to work with the prompt. But that's cool. But that's the idea. It's not that AI can take over your work. You still need to. It's here to make your job easier. I call it more augmented intelligence than artificial because it cannot go without person. So you are here, you are there, because there was some comments on the panel yesterday talking. I'm not getting the right answer. Yes, because you are not asking right questions or you are not giving enough information to get the right one. Yeah, exactly. Everything. Yeah, no problem. Sure, no problem. Good.
Sorry about that.
So I would say for anything
Going good?
that's mildly sensitive.
Want to make it too long? We're still only on the first one, not it.
Sorry.
They're trying to get the answers also. Is that right?
To do what? To
Do this.
This is just like to get it's more for you than for me. Just trying to think, is this the right answer? How creative it was. So did you receive some unexpected answers? So we'll talk about that later. Sorry.
Do we have to start with one of those prompts?
So that is one whole prompt. This is how I would structure for this session, But as you can also act as a senior technology transfer marketing with a 30. Yeah, this is to give you inspiration, but you can copy that. You can use your own, whatever you like.
All the great models work with Microsoft Garden, so they don't train on your data.
So one more thing. So if you feels that the content, the output is too vague, then just ask up follow-up questions. Yeah. So be more specific. What job titles should I search on LinkedIn, or segment, company size, or geography? So just ask. Or if you are satisfied with the answer, you can also, do these chain prompts. Great. Now give me even more detailed profile focusing on mid-sized companies in Europe. So everything depends what you feel that you're receiving from the AI. Okay? I will return to this big. It's not too heavy, but at this moment, too heavy. But okay.
comfortable. Be like an orthotic. That's right. So.
Okay, so we need to move to the task 2. I know 20 minutes is not...
I need to check out.
Okay, okay. Okay. So we are going to the task 2. So breakout session 1, task 2. So now when you define your audience, you still need a message so you can reach that audience, okay? So in the task 2, you will use AI to create targeted messaging, marketing message. So it can be a LinkedIn post, email, outreach message, any of these 4. You don't need to go for all 4. You can select one and make this content for the audience you identified in your task 1. Okay? And you have group output template too, so you can fill it when you get the document. And we will do the same. 5 minutes, your own brainstorming, and then I will share my version of the prompt. Okay? We are close to the end. So I was planning to have one more task. So it was like building 7-day content calendar, because marketing is not just about posting once. It's building conversation over time. So, but I will leave you to do this task at home if you want. So to create basically full week of content ideas for promoting technology on a different ways, for LinkedIn posts, emails, blog ideas, even videos, video scripts, whatever you actually prefer. You also received group output template. So, and this is, for example, how I would use again for this prompt for this 7-day content calendar. This would be sample output. Okay, we can skip this. So basically, congratulations. Basically, you really sprint out to the audience building, content creation, mini commercialization, development, and you did that all in more or less 60 minutes. Usually, you need more for a couple of weeks to create all of this. So I would invite 1 or 2 groups just to share what was their audience persona, sample content, commercialization idea. You don't need to do that. Just share what you think, what is most relevant. Also, I would ask those people just to say, what was your biggest surprise using AI today? What's the one thing you will try after this workshop? And yeah, any concerns or ideas about integrating AI into your marketing workflow or commercialization work? Okay, so who would like to try? Come on, one person, just share it. We will not give negative marks. Yep. Okay, please, come here. Oh, you can do that. Yeah. You can do that there, no problem.
Sorry, yeah, so we had like biodegradable packaging film. And so we tried to figure out which fields could be interested in it, and it obviously came up with all kinds of packaging, so packaging for food and clothes and everything. And I think so. We used Perplexity for most of it, and it was very good in answering the prompts, and we got really good suggestions. I don't want to read it all because it was a lot actually. So of course it always came up with ESGs and regulatory and shelf life as a barrier and so on. And the people that it thought that we should contact were R&D managers and sustainability managers and so on. So makes sense, yeah. And I would say that's the summary of it. And I don't know what was our biggest surprise, that it was actually really good at doing it. Should maybe not be a surprise, but it was. I mean, me personally, I would definitely try this with one of my technologies. So the whole thing, go through the whole workshop. And concerns that we had were more as a TTO. Sometimes we have ideas that we are not allowed to talk about yet. So this was one of our concerns that we were discussing. What about patentable ideas? How much can we actually give to a free version or even a paid version of AI? And how can we avoid to basically ruin our chances of patent? And yeah, that was it.
Anyone else? We have one more, or then I will share also some other things. You want?
Okay, for me, or for us, I think what surprised us the most was that we took a picture of the assignment that we were handed, which was AI-powered drug discovery algorithm, and we asked ChatGPT and Perplexity to answer the questions in the slides. Actually, even before I said slide in the prompt, it picked up that it was a slide. Perplexity had a problem with clarity, so I had to take a better picture. So ChatGPT is more efficient in that sense of interpreting a picture. And the concerns, well, there are many. I mean, we've spoken about sustainability, but in addition, I was wondering, in terms of the personalized email based on the profile of a person, looking at their online footprint, etc., as Dvorah advised, how much of it is efficiency in doing research about a person, and how much of it comes off as creepy and like stalkerish?
Anyway, I wanted to share with you my own experience, by using AI. So regarding that, I will say, so as I said, I am one of the co-founders of Dr. Knight. So it's a company that is developing a new material, polymer material for color catching. The guy who invented color catchers, his name is Patrick McCutcheon. So he is an Irish guy. He sold his company, and actually I use AI to reach this guy. So now he's, of course, I did all the research about him, prepared everything, prepared the LinkedIn message. So I reached him through the LinkedIn. And after two actually interactions, we set up a video call, and then he was in. So it is possible. It's not creepy, basically. It's anyway, you need to do research about any person that you want to talk with or to negotiate with. Okay. The second thing, because I see that some people are not so convinced with AI, I raised $500,000. You know, for something that I was needed before €500,000, not dinners. So for something that I needed like 2 months to develop a proposal or something, so I did that now in a day or two. Again, feeding with the right information, driving AI in the right way, and actually, you know, I did it already twice. So 2 of 2. What else? So that was 2 things that I wanted to share. There was a third one. Actually, there is a lot. You know, I'm using really a lot. I'm speeding up. I speed up my processes by 50%. I'm a stupid guy because I didn't use the other time to rest, but I added more things on my back, you know. But that is actually one of the worst things with AI. Then, you know, you are adding more and more work because you're speeding other sides of the work. Anyway, I cannot remember now what. There was a third thing that I wanted to share. Maybe I remember later, so I can share it on, you know, during the lunch. But really, that drive me to that I want to share my experience. So I'm the guy who is not talking from the theory, so I never did that. So I always use first the practical thing, then I'm doing you know, like creating something. And this is what I want to create. So together with a guy from Australia and one from UK, we are developing this course. So it's actually a new version of the course. The link is on this QR code. And actually, why I'm telling this to you? Deactivate. Okay, then I don't know why, but it's there. technologytransferai.com. So, and this is my LinkedIn profile. So basically, you can reach me via that email address or via LinkedIn. I want to hear from you what you think that is necessary to add to this course. There is complete curriculum. Yes?
I think at the core, and we discussed that last night at our table, is business plan development.
It's there.
I really encourage that you use artificial intelligence tool to come up with a good business plan.
It's there.
It's there.
Is there. So you have a curriculum on that web page, and please don't be shy. Please tell me everything, Ned. This is bullshit. You know, be straight. You know, I like the honest. Sorry for my language. I like honest answer. You know, so I want really to build something for the people, for the community. You know, for the people I'm part of. You know, so yeah. So this is actually the last slide I wanted to share. I hope you enjoyed. That you picked up some new things, or you know, some things that you didn't see that it's coming. Yeah, thank you for being active and for the all attention, and thanks Dvorah for doing all the also hard work talking with and sharing your experience with people. Thank you.